Khan passed away yesterday from cancer and will always be remembered for her music, acting, business savvy, and her humor and generosity. Interim South Carolina U.S. Senator Darlene Graham won the primary runoff yesterday to advance to the general election. Many see her as a victory test for President Trump's endorsement.
The president strongly backed her. She is new to politics after the sudden passing of her brother, Lindsey Graham.
I know he's looking down right now, very proud.
The Graham campaign believes the president did all he could to help her across the finish line.
Fox's Mike Emanuel. In November, Graham will face off against pediatrician Democrat Annie Andrews in a state where Democrats haven't won a statewide election in 2 decades. Canada retaliates with up to 50% tariffs on hundreds of U.S. products to match the levies from the U.S.
50% on American steel and aluminum products, 25% on American dairy, fish, and seafood, and 15% on select farm equipment and machinery, up to $20 billion. Prime Minister Carney says in the face of unjustified American tariffs, Canadians have shown resolve, purpose, and strength.
Fox's Peter Doocy reports President Trump says Canadians must pay a fair amount.
And if they don't, we won't make a deal. That's fine.
America's listening to Fox News.
When I hit my 50s, I felt like things were slowing down.
This is Sandra's Metamucil story.
I started taking Metamucil for digestion, but had no idea it would impact so much more. Not only did Metamucil help me feel more regular, but my heart health saw the benefits too.
Metamucil, one simple routine, 4 health benefits. Digestive health starts here. Go to metamucil.com for more details.
My name is Amanda Klutz, and I'm a widow. You enter a different reality when you lose your husband, especially as a parent. Life insurance doesn't fix it, but it helps. With Ethos, you can get covered in minutes. No medical exams, up to $3 million in coverage, and it's all online.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Testimony is set to resume today in the trial of Lindsay Clancy, who killed her 3 children. Fox's Nate Foy has more from Plymouth, Massachusetts.
The prosecution's expected final witness, Dr. Gregory Sothoff, a forensic psychiatrist, will take the stand. Yesterday, he explained, in his view, some inconsistencies in Lindsay Clancy's story, and he called her account of the auditory hallucinations that she claims commanded her to kill her kids unusual. The prosecution's previous witness, forensic psychologist Dr. Kirk Heilbrunn, said he believes Clancy is criminally responsible for strangling and killing her 3 kids. Clancy is charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder. She faces a maximum penalty of life in prison without parole, but if she's found not criminally responsible by reason of insanity, she would be committed to a mental hospital.
Closing arguments may begin tomorrow. A tragic case of mistaken identity in Pennsylvania. A 22-year-old college baseball player is dead after a police officer shot him, reportedly believing he was breaking into a home. The family of Glenwood Bubba Pizer says he had been out partying with friends and accidentally went to the wrong house. An investigation's underway. And people across the U.S. are marking a special day for their dogs with a little extra love today.
The saying, every dog has his day, is especially true today. It's National Dog Day, a chance for dog lovers to celebrate their canine's unconditional love and companionship. And to mark the occasion, there are bargains and freebies for you and your pet. PetSmart has deals on dog treats, toys, and chews. Some Starbucks, Dunkin', and Chick-fil-A locations are giving away free whipped cream pup cups. Dutch Bros Coffee has free dog bandanas with purchase, and the ASPCA has free pet safety packs at aspca.org. Tanya J. Powers, Fox News.
And I'm Carmen Roberts, and this is Fox News.
News Talk 710 KURV, broadcasting from the Valley's All-American Truck Headquarters studio at PayneAutomall.com.
Happy Wednesday. It is August 26, 2026, and this is the Valley's Morning News, News Talk 710 KURV. You can also join us at YouTube and X and Facebook, 710 KURV. It gives you a chance to rewind any of the headlines or news or conversations that we had. I'm Sergio Sanchez, along with show producer Fred Cruz, Jason Caterina from AccuWeather. Same old people. Nasty, hot, 106 the forecast for today. So play defense. It's a heat alert for the area. Check on your loved ones. Make sure those AC units are on. And check those car seats on the way into the store. Make sure there's no babies in the vehicle. University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Today is day one of school for UTRGV. There's going to be lots of traffic at the Edinburgh campus and the Brownsville campus. Yeah, you might want to leave early. News from UTRGV from the Board of Regents recently approving tuition rates and fees, as well as about $41 million in funding for a new academic and clinical facility. The School of Optometry is waiting on approval for the accreditation as part of the opening process. It will become the second such school of optometry in the state of Texas. Full conversation on this in day one of the university for the fall semester, and of course UTRGV football and other good news from the university, including record enrollment. That's coming up with Dr. Guy Bailey, a conversation with him at 7:16 on the Valley's Morning News. Trouble is deepening for the Texas cotton crop, which was worth about $1.5 billion last year. So there's new USDA data that was released showing a 44%, showing that 44% of the cotton crop in Texas is now classified as poor or in very poor shape, worsening about 5 percentage points in 1 week. The state of Texas expected to produce about 1/3 of the American cotton crop this year. So, the fact that it's poor or very poor shape, that's going to have a national impact. Up in central Texas, up in San Antonio, City Council is considering a pause on construction of any new data centers. City Council, folks, they'll be talking about zoning laws and water use and power use and the impact of data centers up in central Texas in San Antonio. There's a growing number of self-driving cars in the state of Texas.
State lawmakers are getting an update on the bumpy rollout of autonomous vehicles. Corey Thompson with the Department of Motor Vehicles says that so far they've received nearly 4 dozen complaints.
A vehicle might have stayed at a stoplight too long, past it turning green, and not proceeded through the light.
There has been one death in Texas linked to a self-driving car. She says that was in Dallas. A man walking along the road was hit by a car and thrown into the path of a self-driving car. Oof. It failed to stop in time. Michael Board, News Talk 710 KURV.
It's 7:08 on the Valley's Morning News, and as far as national days for today, it's we're celebrating the pooch, the precious pooches. About 68 million U.S. households have at least one dog at home. And if you don't have one, maybe it's time to go to the shelter and go get one. It's National Dog Day.
Today is National Dog Day, celebrating dogs you have, dogs you want, and dogs who want you. Oh. According to PetMD, the typical dog can understand about 100 spoken words, although they typically only respond to about 2, treat and walk. Magnets, and they're clinically proven to improve your life. Dogs are always happy to see you. They wag their tails with love and try not to make on the floor. And today we celebrate that. I'm Bree Tennis.
Gracious pooches. Time is 7:09. It's accurate with the time. And, well, for your pooch, your pets, and for other animals, cows, horses, exotics, Martin Farm and Ranch Supply with the best Purina nutrition for all your animals. Big thank you to Dougie for providing us AccuWeather this hour. AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina is joining us. And you told me you had a pug, right? Or you still have?
I had 2 pugs.
You had 2 pugs. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we had to put them down.
They're so cute. Was it a problem with the nostrils, or they have a funny?
No. One was losing rear traction, and the other was about the same age and starting to have some issues. So,
it was just age.
Yeah, it was age related. They were both 15 or 16.
Ooh,
they were both
that's
rescues too. So,
yeah.
They lived a great full life with us. So, but yeah, the breathing. If you're not familiar with pugs, I'm trying to find a quick video real quick to show you what my pug sound.
Oh, you played that before.
Oh, yeah. Betty.
The snore.
Here we go. Here's Betty snoring.
Yeah, that's
and I shut the.
That's your dog, right? Snoring?
Yeah, this is my black pug Betty.
Yeah, wait a minute. Oh, that's so.
That is not a 300-pound man.
You need a CPAP for
that. Was my 12-pound.
Do they make CPAPs? Do they make CPAPs for pugs?
Oh goodness gracious! I don't know.
Well, we celebrate the pugs and the pooches that we once had. Mine was Lily, a little Chihuahua, about 5 pounds. Yeah, they were wonderful. She was so loving. Lily, I should say, she was my ferocious beast. She was opposite. So today's National Dog Day, so celebrate the precious pooches. I love dogs. Okay, 106 today. So do not go walking with a pooch. Don't go walking in the afternoon with a pooch. You're going to be burning those paws out on the cement, the concrete, out in the streets. Wait, or put some shoes on the pooch. That'd be nice for later today. That's a heat alert for today. You still holding to that forecast Friday, Saturday, maybe a small chance of rain?
Very slim chance there could be a thunderstorm Friday. It's been taken out for Saturday, so it looks like Friday would be the day if we were going to get something.
Okay. Texas travel, any change? Because if you're giving us a small chance of rain Friday, Saturday, does that also change like north of us, Houston, Dallas?
Just pretty hot. Let's see.
Cool front or something like that?
Yeah. Dallas could have Houston rather could have a thunderstorm in spots tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Freddie.
Yeah. And Friday, but that's about it. And Saturday afternoon.
And the tropics are clear again, as expected.
They are quiet. Watching something out in the Atlantic, and next name on the list is Dolly.
Well, there you go. All right. Hopefully that one's a gentle one, like the one.
Hopefully, I think it's going to just stay out to sea. But
all right.
Thank you, pal.
Yeah, we'll call you next hour. That's AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina. And your AccuWeather forecast 106. Heat alert. Thank you to Danny Vela. Thank you to all the gang at Lee's Pharmacy. Heat alert means a reminder. Check on vulnerable family. You got to call Thea. You got to call grandma, somebody. Hey, is the AC on? That's it. Just one phone call. Is the AC on? Are you okay? Yeah, especially in the middle of the heat, middle of the afternoon. And check those car seats. Check those car seats headed to the store. Walking into whatever store, you see a car seat, make sure there's no babies in there. Coming up at 7:16 on the Valley's Morning News, a conversation with Dr. Guy Bailey, president of UTRGV. Today is day one on campus, UTRGV fall semester. There will be plenty of traffic. You know what that means? You guys in Edinburgh and Brownsville campus, lots of traffic, lots of people looking for parking. So there will be plenty of delays to traffic in and around the university today, day one. We'll look ahead to football season 2. And look at the School of Optometry that is quickly developing. That and other disciplines, other medical disciplines. Boy, our university is growing really, really fast. Record enrollment again. So that conversation coming up at 7:16 with Dr. Guy Bailey, president of UTRGV. The Army is using a future form of construction.
Soldiers at Fort Bliss in El Paso are moving into some brand new barracks this week that were 3D printed. Colonel Michael Soika says they were built 3 times faster than standard military construction.
It has better thermal efficiency than our regular cinder block construction.
Instead of stacking cinder blocks, a robot squirts a rope of concrete mix to build the main structural walls. The price tag for the dorms came in around 10% cheaper than traditional costs, and he says it's needed with the administration's focus on the southern border. Michael Board, News Talk 710 KURV.
And an important medical note, pharmaceutical note, a company is recalling a lot of thyroid tablets because some of that medicine might be supercharged.
The FDA announced that the high-potency 30-milligram tablets could cause hyperthyroidism or an overactive thyroid. Taking them could result in weight loss, heat intolerance, fatigue, chest pain, and other symptoms. Vitruvius Therapeutics is working on notifying wholesalers to stop distribution. I'm Tammy Trujillo.
Day one of UTRGV fall semester. Expect lots of traffic, and we have record enrollment and very interesting news on the quick development of multiple medical disciplines at the university. That's next on the Valley's Morning News with Dr. Guy Bailey, president of UTRGV.
The new All-Pro battery by Steel. Tackle any task with 60% more peak power. Exclusively available only at your local Steel dealer. 60% peak power comparison between AP300PC and AP300S.
Tune in weekdays to hear the Brad Sham Dallas Cowboys Report.
Hi again, everyone. This is today's Dallas Cowboys Report. I'm Brad Sham.
Brad Sham, the voice of the Dallas Cowboys, will bring you a daily look inside the Dallas Cowboys with highlights, interviews, and key matchups. Catch up on all the latest news from America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, as they make a run to the playoffs. The Brad Sham Dallas Cowboys Report. Brought to you by the Burt Ogden Auto Group and McAllen International Airport.
Come experience larger-than-life luxury and design at Burt Ogden Infinity in Edinburgh. You're invited to come in and choose from a great selection of new Infinities available now. Drive your own 2026 Infinity QX80 and save with an amazing 0% APR for 60 months. And take $3,000 off MSRP. Plus, ask about 90 days, no payments. And all Infinities come available with the Infinity Premium Care Maintenance Plan for 3 years. Experience luxury as it's meant to be at Burt Ogden Infinity on the corner of Alberta and Expressway 281 in Edinburgh. Shop from the entire line of Infinities online at burtogdeninfinity.com.
Here you go, Dad. At LSNB, we build strong foundations on values that matter.
And business practices you can rely on.
Investing in education. Volunteering in the communities we serve. And fueling our region's economy.
For over 40 years.
Our mission has been supporting area businesses. We are LSNB. Donating more money to more causes than all other area banks combined. Here, in a place we call home. We are LSNB. The Valley's Bank.
Information to start your day.
The Valley's Morning News.
News Talk 710 KURV.
Astros baseball on News Talk 710 KURV this evening, 5:35 pregame. Big thank you to Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women. August 26, 2026, day one of the fall semester at UTRGV. And I want to say a big thank you to President Dr. Guy Bailey, who joins us on this first day of the fall semester. And we were talking a bit off air. We've kind of seen the signs of this for several weeks now in conversations on and off on the enrollment numbers. And he was telling me from the different the schools, the colleges, the School of Medicine, and just the regular enrollment and freshmen, all that. So review some of the impressive record enrollment numbers at UTRGV as we start the fall semester, Dr. B.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes,
today is the first day of classes. We're expecting by far the biggest group we've had. We have close to just under 36,500 right now. This is the enrollment yesterday, and so they'll have the exact number coming out in a minute. But it was just under 36,500. And so again, that's a significant increase from last year, and we've had growth in almost every area. For example, our freshman class is over 7,300, and think about that, 7,300 students. There's some universities that aren't that big, even in the state of Texas. So a huge freshman class coming in. We have master students are almost 4,000 students, just under 4,000. And that's a big class. We have a record number of doctoral and professional students, over 700. And when you add to that the School of Medicine and Podiatric Medicine, we have over 1,000 people who are doing PhDs or professional doctorates. And if you think about that, 10 years ago was just minuscule. That's a major part of what we do as an institution now. And it's going to even grow more because, as you know, optometry comes about in fall of 27. So what we've done in the past is really only a prologue to what we'll be doing in the future.
Dr. Guy Bailey, President UTRGV. August 26th, day one, fall semester at our university, and there's going to be a lot of traffic around the Edinburgh campus. There we go. You guys better leave early. The smart ones are tuning into KURV and information. Don't forget, you got to go real early. You're going to be finding a lot of traffic. Edinburgh. Does the Brownsville campus get as busy? All the traffic going into the Brownsville? I've never seen that. Have you seen?
Yeah, it's quite busy too. Yeah. And as we've expanded on that campus, of course, we've taken some parking. There's plenty of parking, but some of it is remote, and so you have to park a little further away, but on both campuses. And so that's better than building a parking garage, which is prohibitively expensive for us and for you because you'd be paying for that in your parking. What we do have are these volts that go out and pick you up and bring you, so you don't have to walk in the heat. All of us understand walking in the heat, and so these volts go out, pick you up. You get a lift into campus. It just takes a couple minutes, and you'll get right up to your building, and you'll be much more comfortable that way. So that is the best solution until we can is pay a lot of money for a parking garage, which we would charge you for.
Yeah,
So,
that's at both campuses are basically like that.
That's just at both campuses.
And,
Oh yeah. If you think Brownsville, you can get a close-up parking place. You better be there really early. Again, the Brownsville campus it's in the last couple of years, the numbers of students attending have really picked up. It's going to pick up more this year because remember, we're offering all of our engineering there, and we have the machine shop opening there in a temporary building. We'll be doing something more permanent in a few years. The old Longoria School is opening up. The first phase of that, there are 3 phases to the construction, but first phase is opening up for fine arts today, and so we've got a lot going on there and on both campuses, and so I think come early, and if you have to park remotely, that's fine. We've got a Volt that's going to come pick you up.
Yes, sir. Hey, Freddie, you want to start a valet parking service? I mean, you can park cars, park 2-3 miles away, and bring the vehicles to everybody. Dr. Guy Bailey is president UTRGV. Day 1 of the fall semester, August 26th, on the School of Optometry. Dr. B, some news from the UT region. So they've given their blessing to several things. So where are we? How much money have they set aside for the building? All that.
That's right. As you know, there's a building on the corner of Jackson and Nolana, and that's where the Monitor newspaper used to be housed. It's a beautiful building, excellent building, and we were given the PUF funding right at $40 million, I think, to renovate that and turn that into a school of optometry. Now that will include office space, teaching space, research space, clinical space. We'll have an optometry clinic in there as well. And all of that should be ready to go next year. We open optometry school of the School of Optometry fall of 27. So we've got a lot of professional programs now, as you know, medicine, podiatric medicine, physician assistant, physical therapy, which opened last year, occupational therapy, which has been a good program for a while. All of those are doctorates, and then optometry begins next fall. So just because we've gotten past 10 years and just because we started football and all, we haven't quit. We're just beginning. This is the prologue. This is all prologue.
The growth, it's so much, so fast. Have you ever seen a university grow by this much, and all these programs and football programs? Right?
No, not really. In all the different ways we've grown. I mean, there's some universities that have had very rapid enrollment spikes. Some have grown in one way or another, but we've grown across the board. And as you mentioned, new program development, and over the last decade has been pretty stunning. If you look at the number of PhDs programs we've added, I mean, you can get a PhD here now in physics and human genetics and material science and engineering, computer science, math and statistics, really good STEM PhDs, in addition to all the professional programs. And so I've never been part of an institution that has grown in that way. And then when you throw in the growth in athletics, which is significant too, and football has had a significant positive effect on both the university and the entire Rio Grande Valley. You know, the excitement over that. And so I've never seen anything like that happen in my lifetime. I mean, you go back long enough, but not since the middle of the 20th century has there been anything like that.
What does that say to you, Dr. B, that we have seen this explosive growth in academic offerings, scientific offerings, research, all these different branches that are growing out so quickly, of course, on the sports side, as you mentioned? What is that demand for higher education at the South Texas level?
It is.
Texas,
The Valley,
or what? Yeah.
The Rio Grande Valley was hungry for education. The Rio Grande Valley was eager for this, eager for opportunity. And that's the thing I like about the Valley. Folks don't ask for anything but an opportunity. That's all they want. And they're grateful. They have great gratitude for that. And so we've taken that same approach as an institution. Our goal is to provide the opportunity. And people in the Valley are really taking advantage of it. The School of Medicine is highly competitive, very hard to get into. We have over 5,000 applicants every year. I mean, it's an outrageous number of applicants.
Wow.
But over half of the incoming students are from the Rio Grande Valley. And I mean, this is just strict competition. There isn't any favoritism. You don't, the fact that you went to high school in Edinburgh or McAllen or, Brownsville, it is not going to help you. You have to compete. And these kids are competing. And so it's really about a region that's embraced an institution and that's excited for opportunity. And we've done our best to provide that opportunity.
I'm quickly running out of time. Maestro Freddie, what would you say? What do you want? 2, 3? Orale. In 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I still want to talk about Vaquero football in the last 90 seconds. I know you got your wish list for 2027 legislative session. We can talk about that later. But what might be next as far as sciences or engineering programs? What do you want, Dr. B, at UTRGV in 30 seconds?
Okay, we're still continuing to build in areas related to health. And so what you'll see, the Diabetes Management and Limb Preservation Center opening up and expanding rapidly this year. You'll see new doctoral programs and other things, especially related to health. The health of the Rio Grande Valley is our most important mission as we go forward, to affect that by providing healthcare professionals and providing opportunities for people to get excellent healthcare. And so you'll see that developing in spades over the next few years.
All right. UTRGV Division I football season 2 this coming Saturday. So tell me about what you see on the campus, excitement, rallies, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, tickets are always sold out. But at the beginning of every week, we'll offer a few single game tickets. They go fast. I think we had 167 tickets or 180 tickets, something like that, Monday morning. They went in 9 minutes. And so, call it 8 o'clock because they go in a hurry. We're very excited. Season 2, with the portal, you don't know what to expect because you have such a turnover on your team every year. But I will say most of our defense is coming back. We've got a lot of the offensive linemen came back. We have guys who were backups last year, who got a lot of experience. So we expect a good season, a fun season, and we hope to have a lot of fun. So we'll see you there.
And, of course, a lot of tailgate fun right before the big game on Saturday. It starts like around noon or 1 p.m. But they start early with the fajitas and sizzling all this stuff.
Oh, yeah, they do. And I have to just drop one hint here. Be listening, on the lookout, because September 19th, we're going to have a special tailgate event, President's Pan de Campo contest. Yeah.
Is that your recipe?
Brag about who does it best. We're going to see.
Okay. Is that your recipe? You're cooking up the Pan de Campo?
No, I'm eating. I'm not cooking.
Okay, you'll be judging the different offerings. Okay. Hey, when is the UTSA game? I know all those tickets are sold out for that, but there's going to be a big caravan, I would imagine.
Saturday. Yeah, it's next Saturday. It's in the afternoon in San Antonio. We expect to have maybe 8,000 people. They had to open up a new section of the Alamo Dome that they don't normally open up.
Excellent.
So they're expecting a lot of folks there.
Yeah, that's going to be quite a caravan of vehicles from South Texas going up to San Antonio on that day. All right. V's up for victory and Vaqueros, and go Vaqueros. I hope we have a great season Season 2 is going to be very exciting. Dr. B, thank you, as always, for joining us, and we wish you continued success. Thank you, sir. That's Dr. Guy Bailey, President, UTRGV. I'm going to put you on the spot, Freddie. You know where I'm going, right? 90.1 FM, Ultra.
Yes.
90.1 FM.
Yes.
The broadcast on Saturday, right?
Yep.
You have the
I do not have the schedule yet.
Oh, yeah. We need to put.
But it's got to be like
an
an evening game because of the heat, probably.
Yeah, I hope so. Right? They're all evening games. They should be, and that's 90.1 FM, Ultra 90.1 FM around here. On the radio and also online, Ultra 90.1. Look for them. Play-by-play, UTRGV Vaqueros this Saturday. Also, if you happen to be in Laredo, we have a sister station in Laredo that's also broadcasting the UTRGV football games. This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. Astros did good last night. Sports next on the Valley's Morning News. Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing would like for you to give them a call. Chamberlain Roofing, Waterproofing, top commercial roofer anywhere around here. I mean, we're talking about the top outfit that has almost 130 years of experience, a culture of excellence, a culture of cross-training. All these folks that work at Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing, side by side, they get expert training, multiple systems that are out there and all the different materials. Yeah, they cross-train their folks. And there's a culture of excellence. I've conducted a couple of podcasts with the good folks at Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing. We post that at KURV.com. You want to hear, you want to listen in to the culture of training, the culture of cross-training and the culture of safety. Yeah, it'd be good for you to go check it out and meet these folks. They would like to meet you. And the way to do that is by visiting your buildings, your warehouses, commercial strips, and let the good folks at Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing get up there. They know what to look for, some weak spots. If everything's good, they will tell you. But this is how they'd like to meet you, exchange contact information. And again, if they tell you there's something weak or something, some little fissure or something like that, yeah, pay attention to it. Folks at Chamberlain Roofing, Waterproofing, they know what to look for. Again, free expert analysis of all of your roofing systems waiting for you right now at 956-655-6178.
Improve your overall health and enjoy a better quality of life with Dr. T's Primary Care. You're trying to set some new weight goals. If you're too moody or stressed out or just tired and trying to get more sleep, Dr. T's Primary Care can help you with all of that and more. If you're worried about things like low testosterone, Dr. T is a primary care provider from the sniffles to the flu and also offer menopause treatment, peptide treatment, and IV vitamin infusions. McAllen area, call 956-803-0058 and in Harlingen, 956-368-5247. That's drtsprimary.care.com.
The Valley's destination for luxury automotive is here. Come to Mercedes-Benz of Harlingen and visit Michael Fall, General Manager, today and discover the perfect blend of elegance and power in a new GLC 300. Lease yours today for just $549 a month for 36 months. Experience a feeling only 140 years of innovation can deliver. The choice is simple at the all-new Mercedes-Benz of Harlingen, a Bert Ogden Auto Group dealership, a true triumph of luxury. Now open at their exceptional new state-of-the-art location at 8522 Expressway 83 in Harlingen.
Don't miss the third annual Truck Expo presented by the FAR International Bridge. Friday, August 28th from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. at Bert Ogden Arena in Edinburgh. Free entrance. Enjoy trucks, equipment, job opportunities, CDL enrollment, raffles, and more.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-568-6533. 800-568-6533. 800-568-6533.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Your Houston Astros visit the New York Yankees. Tune in later tonight. First pitch at 6:05. Powered by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women and News Talk 710 KURV.
The 710 KURV Sports Desk is brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women.
The Houston Astros won a barn burner of a game last night against the New York Yankees. Final score, 9-7. Yainer Diaz got the scoring started in the second inning with his first of 2 solo home runs.
His first pitch, and Yainer hits it high in the air and deep to left field. Back is Bellinger onto the warning track, looking up. See you later!
Call courtesy of Robert Ford and the Astros radio network. Both teams went back and forth, and the Astros found themselves trailing 6-5 heading into the 8th inning. Diaz tied it with his second homer, and Yordan Alvarez hit a go-ahead RBI triple, and Houston never gave up the lead beyond that point. The Astros play the second game of their series tonight against the Yankees. The Texas Rangers got battered around in their loss against the Chicago White Sox last night. Final score, 11-7. It was a rough start for Jacob deGrom, who gave up 6 runs in the first inning. He finished his night with 8 runs given up on 8 hits in 3 2/3 innings pitched. Despite the Rangers cutting the deficit to 3 in the 6th inning, they couldn't complete the rally for the win. The Rangers play the rubber game of the series against the White Sox tonight. I'm Adam C. with your Texas in the Morning Sports Report.
Well, there you go, Freddie. The horse race for the AL West, the anemic AL West continue. Astros back in first place. Rangers were in first place yesterday. Astros first place today. There you go. 106. The forecast from Acura, they're 106 today. That's a KURV heat alert presented by Lee's Pharmacy, which is a reminder, of bacon. Delicious bacon. They're serving breakfast at Lee's Pharmacy North. Taquitos and plates. Wonderful place. 106 today, so check for car seats. Make sure there's no baby in vehicles as you walk into the store. Check on vulnerable loved ones. Border Bridge wait times. A bit busy right now. Brownsville, Gateway, 1 hour headed back to Brownsville. B&M about 45 minutes. Veterans at a half hour at last check. Hidalgo Bridge at about 45 minutes. The pulse of the 956 News Talk 710 KURV, Valley's morning news for a Wednesday. And we invite you to join us on YouTube, Facebook, and X. You can rewind, listen to, for example, Dr. Bailey, the conversation we just had with him. You can rewind on those sites. Also at Radio Panamí. We got business news and a check of your money up next. Brian and Brian team is the top real estate team in this entire region. You never have to worry about if your home is going to sell on time, the time that you need, or for enough money. What you need to do is call the Ryan and Brian team and understand the guarantee. Even if the buyer backs out last second, you don't need to give up or worry about that home being sold. If the Ryan and Brian team cannot sell your home at the price and the deadline that you guys agreed to beforehand, my personal friend Brian Reed, the owner, will buy your house himself. That's the guarantee. That's impressive, isn't it? Well, after all the success that they have enjoyed through the years, they got like over 700 5-star Google reviews, the Ryan and Brian team. These folks have it's a very aggressive and proven marketing system. Look, you're listening to me tell you about the guarantee. They can sell it, they'll buy it. That's an amazing, and it's a real offer. So you have that conversation. For example, this guarantee gave Sydney, here from far, lots of assurance that her home had a for sale sign in the yard for a while. So when the Ryan and Brian team stepped in and the marketing system kicked in for her, that's when they got results. Jessica from the team eased Sydney's mind, told her that the marketing system would help. Again, the Ryan and Brian team found Sydney someone else interested in her home in no time at all. The whole time Sydney knew that the guarantee for the home sale was going to work, and it did. Call the Ryan and Brian team to start that conversation about the date, about the price. You guys agree on that, and guaranteed your house is going to sell or they'll buy it. 956-540-2536, 956-540-2536. The website, ryanandbrian.com, ryanandbrian.com.
If you're selling your home, don't be trying. Call Ryan and Brian. Go to ryanandbrian.com.
At LSNB, we build strong foundations on values that matter.
And business practices you can rely on.
Investing in education.
Volunteering in the communities we serve.
And fueling our region's economy.
For over 40 years.
Our mission has been supporting area businesses.
We are LSNB.
Donating more money to more causes than all other area banks combined.
Here, in a place we call home. We are LSNB.
The Valley's Bank.
Looking for a flexible part-time opportunity with a fun, fast-paced media company? Radio United is hiring a part-time sales coordinator. If you are organized, enjoy working with people, and have great computer and communication skills, bilingual preferred, we'd love to meet you. Help support our sales team, work with local businesses, and be a part of a company that connects communities every day. Apply now by sending your resume to human resources at radiounited.com. Join our team and help make an impact. Radio United is an equal opportunity employer.
The UTRGV Vaqueros are back at home on Ultra 90.1, where you hear play-by-play. Congratulations, Vaqueros.
Audio streaming on KURV.com. Powered by South Texas Buick GMC. McAllen Mission.
I'm Nicole Murray with Your Money Now. July's Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index, a monthly report detailing changes in the prices of goods and services, is set to be released later this morning. Economists polled by Dow Jones expect a month-over-month increase of 0.1% and a year-over-year increase of 3.6%. Mortgage interest rates moved even higher last week, causing demand for loans to weaken yet again. The Mortgage Bankers Association reports that the average interest rate for a 30-year mortgage increased to 6.78% from 6.77% the prior week. Total mortgage application volume dropped 1% from the previous week as a result. Meta Platforms and state attorneys general have reportedly discussed a potential mid-trial settlement of a lawsuit accusing the company of deliberately designing Facebook and Instagram to be addicted to young users. That's according to Bloomberg News. Futures are mixed ahead of NVIDIA earnings and an inflation report. That's Your Money Now.
AccuWeather says highs today should be 106. Dangerous heat. Check on your loved ones. Make sure the AC system is on. And check the car seats as you walk into the store. Thank you, Lee's Pharmacy, for the reminder on that. That's a heat alert for South Texas. It's not changing, people. 106 today, 106 tomorrow, and they go all the way into the weekend. Very small chance of rain. Still in the forecast. Maybe Friday and or Saturday. Right now, Freddie, you want to give this away? Okay, so yeah, we have great Broadway musical performances in the McAllen area, the arts, every season, the fall and going into the spring. So the first stop, kicking off the season, the Broadway musical, The Music Man, at the beautiful McAllen Performing Arts Center. It's only one performance, people. So you want to take this in, take your sweetie with you, have a wonderful date on this. It is Sunday afternoon, Sunday, September 13th, at 3 p.m. The Music Man at the McAllen Performing Arts Center. In fact, they're kicking off their national tour here in McAllen. They'll be practicing for several days, then they kick off the tour here in McAllen. The Broadway musical, The Music Man, at the McAllen Performing Arts Center, Sunday, September 13th, 3 p.m. Producer Freddie has a handful of tickets. He's going to give them away in pairs for you and your sweetie to go. What you need to do is visit the KURV WhatsApp connection. Open up your WhatsApp, 956-862-2482, 956-862-2482, and just text, "Hey, Freddie, give me some tickets." And it'll be first come, first serve. Right, Freddie? That's the way you're doing? Okay, whatever. So you got to do that right now. WhatsApp connection, KURV 956-862-2482. One more time, 956-862-2482. Save that number because in the future they'll probably give us more tickets for other great Broadway performances. This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. Join us at Radio Para Mí, the free app. Well. Before you know it, fall will be here. So fall is one of the best times to purchase a new Polaris vehicle at Amigo Power Equipment. So the season's going to be changing, and you're going to have a limited opportunity to take advantage of terrific offers, savings opportunities on the Polaris vehicles that you want. So I recommend that you stop by Amigo Power Equipment during their Polaris factory authorized clearance, the sales event. Find the Polaris side-by-side, the Polaris ATV that you've been waiting for, and save some money. And don't miss the great opportunities right now to save at Amigo Power Equipment. It's the factory authorized clearance, a sales event. It is taking place right now. Amigo Power Equipment in Edinburgh on Monte Cristo. Terms and conditions apply. Not all will qualify for financing rates. See Amigo Power for details and additional offers. Driver must be at least 16 years old with a valid driver's license to operate. Read, understand, and follow your owner's manual. All riders should take a safety training course. Call 800-342-3764 for additional information.
They said copies for a penny couldn't be done. We said, watch us. Total Imaging Solutions. We're flipping the script on printing. Whether you're a small business or a big operation, it doesn't matter. If you need a printer or copier, Total Imaging Solutions has the right printer for you. You get the printer for a simple monthly fee and copies, just a penny or less a page. No ink or toner charges. No surprise service fees, just clear, honest pricing. And if your old printer's slowing you down, we'll trade it out and level you up. Whether you print just a couple of copies a day or need the next New York Times press, we can help. Plus, if anything ever breaks, our team will have you up and running in under 4 hours. Easy printing, fast service, real savings. That's the penny or less revolution. Call 956-664-2113 or visit copiesforapenny.com. That's copiesforapenny.com. Total Imaging Solutions, helping your business one penny at a time.
If expanding your footprint is on the agenda this year, consider the strategic advantages of Harlingen, Texas, your gateway to the entire Rio Grande Valley. The Harlingen Economic Development Corporation is ready to support your launch, relocation, or expansion with tailored resources designed to move your business forward. Located in the heart of the valley, Harlingen offers a powerful vantage point for reaching customers and markets across the region. As a designated hub city, it delivers all 4 modes of transportation: road, rail, air, and water, giving companies unmatched logistical flexibility and quick, low-congestion access into Mexico through the Los Indios International Bridge, providing a clear edge for manufacturing and distribution. From renewable energy and aerospace to logistics, healthcare, advanced manufacturing, back office operations, and retail, opportunity is built into the foundation of Harlingen. Explore what's possible at harlingenedc.com. That's harlingenedc.com.
News and information to start your day.
The Valley's Morning News.
News Talk 710 KURV.
Thank you for waking up with the Valley's Morning News. We invite you to join us at Radio Para Mí, the free app. I'm Sergio Sanchez, along with show producer Fred Cruz, Jason Caterina from AccuWeather. He's just keeping his finger on that button. Just keep increasing the temperature. 106 today, 105 tomorrow. A little bit of hope for Friday, Saturday. Maybe somebody might see a thunderstorm on Friday and Saturday. News, a service of Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys. Ready to fight for you? Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. Change in direction from President Trump in dealing with the Islamic Republic.
The Treasury Department is taking over the Iran war from the Pentagon. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is apparently telling American allies in the Gulf and in the Middle East that there aren't going to be any more big military strikes against the Iranians anytime soon, as the focus shifts to economic pressure. That is according to Axios.
Fox's Peter Ducey at the White House, the commander-in-chief celebrating the American legend Dolly Parton.
President Trump says he will be lowering the flags to half-staff for 1 week in her honor, saying there has never been anyone like her and never will.
Fox's Metal Rivera, Parton died at the age of 80. Her family said after a short battle with cancer. Interim South Carolina Senator Darlene Graham defeats Congressman Ralph Norman in the special runoff election for Senate. America's listening to Fox News.
West Nile cases usually peak in the summer, and we're seeing that in Texas right now. Health office in Austin saying West Nile cases are climbing in Texas. There are 42 confirmed West Nile cases in Texas. 32 human cases involve severe neurological issues affecting the brain and spine. Thank you for waking up with the Valley's Morning News. We invite you to join us at Radio Para Mí. It's the free app. The Culligan water purification systems. I can't say enough good things about this, and I do hope you call Culligan. and ask them and make an appointment and get one of these systems from Culligan. They do all the work. They change out filters when it's needed, like every 12, 18, 24 months, depending on the water quality in your area. And those filters last a long, long time, much more than that time that they provide for you, the water purification system. But trust Culligan. You remember that name. Hey, Culligan, man, this is part of Americana already, that advertising. These folks at Culligan are the top experts in water purification systems for the laboratories, hospitals, industry. They need water purification systems, restaurants everywhere. Trust the same people, Culligan, to provide for you a state-of-the-art water purification system like they've done for me and my family for, it's probably like been 10 years now. It's affordable. It's only $35 a month. And with that, you get to stay home. Just open up that little spigot, drink. Truly purified water. You never have to worry about microplastics in the plastic bottle that holds some purified water. No, it's Culligan. Direct to you. Purified water at your house any time of the day. And don't forget to connect it to the ice box. That's really tasty, very cold water right now. Culligan is at 956-399-1780.
Come into Volvo Cars Edinburgh today and find the Volvo that's right for you. Shop from a great selection of Volvos today. Get comfortable in the incredible new 2026 Volvo XC60 with all the technology and innovation that makes the Volvo brand stand out from the rest. Lease one today for just $499 a month. That's right, $499 a month. Or 0.99% APR for 60 months. Plus, ask about no payments for 90 days. We shop the competition so you don't have to. Elevate your drive today at Volvo Cars Edinburgh, a Bert Ogden Auto Group dealership.
Dale gas! And now, Dr. Dennis Slavin from Rio Grande Pain Team with a breakthrough treatment that's helping people get back to doing what they love with PRP therapy.
Is knee pain keeping you off the golf course? Does shoulder pain make it hard to cast a fishing line? Are simple everyday tasks causing you pain and not allowing you to enjoy life? It doesn't have to be that way. Platelet-rich plasma, known as PRP therapy, uses the healing power already inside your body. We take a small sample of your blood, concentrate the powerful platelets, and place them precisely